And there you see members of the Joe Ops Dojo.
Ops Dojo coming to the ring with Shibata and Powerhouse Hobbs. As I mentioned earlier, a big night potentially for the Ops. This tag team match against what could be charitably described as mixed opposition. Two men that have very rarely ever found themselves on the same page before a few months ago. Wait a second. Hangman, he's not going from the entrance ramp. He's up. Hangman's up in the stands.
Yeah, Hangman's got that chain ready to go.
Whose house is it? Whose house is it?
Well, Hangman's not the only one coming to the ring with the chain. Swerve the chain, and I believe the staple gun.
Yeah, he marks up, game, he deliver the voice. Slide out on the boom, flawless. Gold phone out, born is cordless. Choke you up like a piece of sword.
Hangman and Swerve once again coming into a battle with the plan, and now Shibata and Hobbs are sitting in the Ops Dojo, streaming out into the crowd. Remember this. Oh wait, Hangman, the right hand with a chain wrapped around his fist.
We had a tag team championship match earlier.
Swerve,
but this is
that staple gun.
My God, no tags here, guys.
Puncturing the Ops Dojo. Remember, this match can't officially begin until the competitors are inside the ring. But right now, Hangman and Swerve laying waste to the Ops Dojo.
And one guy's not going to take that shirt off for quite a while.
Katsuya Shibata very nearly on the wrong end of the staple gun. That's Shibata's turn with the Shibata grabs for the first time ever in his career, wielding a staple gun as Hangman and Hobbs doing battle.
Well, we saw what Shibata did on Saturday, taking the legs out of Swerve. It was Joe that sent him in there.
And this is a wild scene that is playing out before this match has even officially begun, Brian.
This is crazy.
Brought up into the concourse. Powerhouse Hobbs and Hangman. Swerve and Shibata. Look at the Swerve choking Shibata. As Hangman gaining the upper hand on, but a low blow. Remember, the match, Tony, has not officially begun. Of course, this would not be legal in the Tornado Tag match, but right now, before the bell, it's almost anything goes.
Of course, you're exactly right. The call would have been bell ring, you got to get in the ring, but no bell. This is the fight before the match even starts.
Boy, Hangman got Hobbs up on the shoulder, and Hobbs through the table on the concourse.
Give me a beer. Give that man a beer.
Hangman taking a little refreshment break, but meanwhile, Swerve and Shibata battling it out in front of the merchandise stand. Shibata battering Swerve in that chair, and now Katsuya Shibata building up momentum, and pulls up short and just kick to that chest, and a rough landing for Swerve Strickland. His first action since his injury, and fans, we're going to try to restore order as we stick with the action tonight. Dynamite is winter is coming. Don't go anywhere. I said try to restore order, Tony. Try to establish order.
Absolutely. They're chanting Swerve's house. Swerve's got Shibata. I thought he was going to try to walk down the steps with him, but he drops him on that rail. It's so dangerous, Brian, for all combatants to be this far up.
Dangerous for the combatants, dangerous for anybody who's kind of getting anywhere close to them. We saw Powerhouse Hobbs wielding that steel chair around audience members. There was that staple gun right near the crowd. I mean, this is a dangerous situation for everybody involved.
Shibata sitting to the...
Oh, look at this!
Look at... Yeah, Hangman was about to send Hobbs over the railing. As Shibata sent into that row of chairs, and now Swerve with Shibata seat in the chair. Turnabout, perhaps fair play.
Kind of wonder what Joe's thinking about all this. I know he's got that world title match coming up, but I mean, he's got members of the Ops, the Trios champs, right now in dire straits.
Swerve coming in. But Hobbs drops Hangman on those concrete stairs here.
Yeah, and Shibata hit hard on that concrete as well. He came spilling out of the chair, then hit his small of his back, and then his head.
Swerve sending Shibata over to the railing in the ringside area, but meanwhile, Powerhouse Hobbs dragging Hangman Adam Page down the steps when Hangman frees himself, a boot to the jaw. And Swerve pulling some lumber from underneath the ring, but right now, Hangman, right hands raining down on the head of Powerhouse Hobbs. And Swerve, he's leaned a table against our announce desk.
Oh, brother. The animosity in this battle makes this table right in front of us very, very ominous place to be.
Hobbs sent over the barricade. Hangman in pursuit. Shibata set up on the table. We are live in Atlanta, Georgia. aew Dynamite. Winter is coming. Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page, the unlikely duo teaming up here tonight for this Tornado Tag Team match of the match, which has not officially begun. The bell has not yet rung. Oh, Shibata flying in with the boot, and now Hangman and Hobbs into the ring, and referee taking the chair out of the hands of Hangman. I mean, that would have been a disqualification, Brian, as odd as it seems after what we've all witnessed. It's still a Tornado Tag match. It's not a disqualification. It's not a no DQ match.
Yeah, what a Tornado Tag match means is that you don't have to tag in. All competitors are legal at all times, but you still have to adhere to the rules. You can't, in theory, you're not supposed to be able to use foreign objects, but we just saw them brawl all over the building.
I mean, crucially, Tony, it's because it all happened before the bell, before the match officially began.
Yeah, the bell that just sounded finally.
And the Ops taking advantage of that fact. A mental lapse, perhaps, by Hangman Adam Page. Hangman coming into this match. I saw him backstage earlier today wearing the same cowboy boots he wore into the steel cage against Samoa Joe. Those boots covered in Samoa Joe's blood still. So Samoa Joe and the Ops very heavily in the memory of Hangman Adam Page, but Swerve Strickland, who after that bloody cage match made his surprise return, Brian. We'd known that Swerve, he'd underwent surgery earlier this year, but the timetable for return was unclear, but he's back, he's cleared, and he's ready to fight tonight.
He's back, and he seems to have come back with a new sense of purpose. He's got his sights set on the AEW World Championship. But what's interesting here is that, you know, he's teaming with Hangman Adam Page, and Hangman still wants that AEW World Championship as well.
You know, we're watching tonight what is great about AEW. Great matches in the tournament, one-on-one. Oh, no outside interference. A crazy match like this. New champions, first-time champions crowned, and then Samoa Joe and Eddie Kingston to cap it off. What a night.
It's our main event still to come tonight. Front Chancery suplex delivered by Katsuyori Shibata as the Ops going to work on Hangman Adam Page. Tremendous power slam by Hobbs. Shibata, the PK to follow it up.
I think Will Hobbs and Shibata really have to capitalize. They shouldn't be playing to the crowd right now. They should be capitalizing while Swerve's out, and they've got a 2-on-1 advantage on Hangman Adam Page.
We've seen Prince Nana, the manager of Swerve Strickland, running around ringside, checking on the condition of Swerve, who was sent over the barricade by Katsuyori Shibata in that high boot. Now Hobbs, just a right hand to the midsection. A devastating blow from an athlete with the strength of Powerhouse Hobbs, Brian.
Great punch from Will Hobbs. Just dropped the former two-time AEW World Champion, Hangman Adam Page. But what's Nana doing? This is not a smart move for him.
No, not at all. Stay out of there.
Nana needs to be careful, too, because he can get his side disqualified. But Swerve comes in, the high boot into the jaw of Powerhouse Hobbs.
Well, now it was a smart move. It got the diversion for Swerve to come in.
Hangman Adam Page sends Hobbs crashing into our announce desk, and now Hangman returning Hobbs to the ring. Swerve, opposite side, returns Shibata to the ring. Hangman and Hobbs over the top to the floor. Meanwhile, Shibata quickly turning things around on Swerve Strickland. Shibata looking for the dropkick, but Swerve, hip toss, rolls through, transition into the brainbuster, perhaps. No, Shibata had it scouted with a sweep. Swerve anticipated it, caught the boot to the jaw on Shibata.
I was going to say Shibata is so quick, which he is, but I think Swerve maybe just a little bit quicker on that exchange especially.
Swerve in between the shoulder blades, and Brian, in his time off, he has most certainly put on some serious size as Swerve Strickland, but he has not slowed down a step.
He looks as strong as ever. He's looking great here tonight.
Would be thinking house call, but Hobbs intervenes, dragging Swerve out to the floor. Powerhouse Hobbs and Swerve on one side of the ring. Hangman and Shibata. Hangman looking for the buckshot. Shibata anticipated. Oh, the low blow behind the referee's back.
Anything goes. That's another buckshot.
And now looking for the cross arm breaker is Katsuyori Shibata. Hobbs was sent into the steps on the outside. Swerve. And Swerve in a sense of danger. Shibata. Swerve. Stop.
Wow, Shibata saw it, Brian. Nothing he could do about it.
Nothing he can do about it. He was going for that armbar. He was trapped on the ground.
Shibata was locked in. He was dead set on getting that Jujigatame on Hangman and Page, and Swerve coming in with the stomp, the difference maker in this Tornado Tag Team match. Hobbs, after being sent into those steel ring steps, returning.
All four men just going toe-to-toe here.
Well, you know what, Brian? That's exactly what we expected. I'm amazed, really, that this match even got back in the ring, aren't you? The way it started.
100%. And Powerhouse Hobbs just decked Shibata. Took a double rolling elbow from Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland.
We talk so much about the power of Hobbs, but great cardiovascular training as well. He can really go. Look at this. Double team.
450 from Swerve. Hangman up to his feet. A shot between the shoulder blades, and now Swerve leaps, drives down Powerhouse Hobbs.
How about this?
It's clear winter is coming when hell already seems to have frozen over. Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland are finally teaming up. This is incredible.
So much meaning in those eyes and those stares from either man. So much.
Meanwhile, Powerhouse Hobbs trying to egg on. Swerve it. Oh, wait a second. Hobbs. Through the table. And Hangman lining up. Shibata. Shot. Lariat.
Hell, they're not done.
The house call connects. Swerve Strickland. 1, 2, 3.
Who's after the
their first victory of the evening tonight as Josh Alexander, the Don Callis family, looking on. It will be Josh Alexander, Swerve Strickland one-on-one this Saturday, the early start time for Collision. Winter is coming, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific, and streaming now on all platforms. Swerve